Hello and welcome to NodeJs Deployment with SSL. In this video, we'll deploy our NodeJs application in the Ubuntu server using Nginx, and we'll use the SSL from Let's Encrypt SSL. Let's get started. Let's first check the NodeJs application. I have a simple NodeJs application which will show the time in different time zones. So here is the application running locally. So in the home page will show the Greenwich Mean Time, and in the time zone we can select the time zone and check the date from that time zone. Okay, let's get started. Let's connect to my cloud server, Beamer server. So I have a fresh installed Ubuntu server with Alibaba Cloud. So if your server is also fresh installed as well, you need to first update. I have updated already, so there are not much to update. And after that, let's upgrade it. Okay, there are some errors, so let's ignore them for now. Once the update is completed, we need to install NodeJs, npm, and Nginx. So get started. Sudo apt install NodeJs. I have already installed it. Okay, let's run this. Okay, now let's install npm as well. I have already installed these two, and let's install Nginx, or Nginx, what's officially said as Nginx. Okay, so all the required tools are installed. I have a Git repo. This project is in the Git repo, so I'll pull this project from this Git repo. If your application is press install, you need to install Git as well. apt install Git. I have already installed, so Git click clone. Okay, so I have this project here. So to run our application, we can simply type node and index.js, but whenever we close this terminal, this process will be terminated. So we need some kind of process management which will run this application in the background. We use our PM2 to install PM2, sudo npm install -g PM2 install PM2. Okay, it will be installed. Once PM2 is installed, we can run our node application using PM2, and that will keep the application running in the background. With PM2 we can also monitor the application. We can assess the logs, the errors, and all kind of stuff. Now let's run the application. PM2 start index.js as name. Let's give it a name of time. Okay, so this is the PM2 running for the first time, so this will show this message to make the application run on the step, because once if the server rebooted, so when the server turn off and automatically turn on, we want our application to run as well. So you can run this script. So this will start the application on the startup. Okay, so it's done. So if we check PM2 status, so the application time is running on the fork mode. Okay, we can watch the log as well. PM2 log. Here is the server running 8 port 8082. Okay, now let's configure our Nginx. Alas, we go /etc/nginx alas. So any configuration file, any .conf file inside the conf.d are automatically imported inside the nginx.conf. So we'll write our configuration file inside the conf.d directory, cd conf.d. Alas, let's start time.conf. So there is some configuration. I have saved the configuration for further use in this application. So let's check that. Here it is. Okay, we simply copy this and paste that on the configuration file. We'll learn what's doing this as well, what's going on here as well. Okay, let's paste it. So the two key points are here. Here is the server name. Server name is the domain we want to use. We'll be using time.timeandupdate.com, and our server is running on 8082, I think. Okay, so control right, control X. Okay, we can verify that if the server is running on 8082. PM2 log. Okay, I had logged it 8082. Okay, so once the config file is written, we can check the syntax error, any kind of syntax error with Nginx, with sudo nginx st syntax okay. So now let's restart the Nginx. Sudo, we haven't started it as well. Sudo systemctl strt start nginx sudo ctl enable. So if we enable, it will also be automatically started in the boot, so the Nginx will work or even the server restart. Nginx. Okay, now I have already pointed my domain to this IP address. Let's check that if this work. Okay, didn't seems to work unless server name timeandupdate.com and proxy path. Okay, sudo okay, let's take this again. So okay, now we are accessing the project from the time.timeandupdate.com. so let's make this secure using let's encrypt SSL. Okay, so to get started with let's encrypt SSL, there is a certificate board, so we can install that, and that will handle the certificate installation as well as the renewal of the certificate, as the let's encrypt certificate are valid only for 3 months, so we need to renew it every 3 months, or we can allow a script to run and automatically renew the certificate. Okay, let's first add the shortboard repository. Sudo add -apt test repository and ppa/shortboard. Okay, repository. Sudo add okay, pixel command not found. So open a terminal and install. Let's install this first. We need to update once it's installed. So let's hope this will work this time. Okay, looks like it did. So once the repository is added, we can't install our application. Sudo apt install python -shortboard -nginx. So you can and python nginx. Okay, install python shortboard -nginx. I put the following package replace it. Okay, use Python 3. Let's try that. Let's hope the shortboard command will be available even if we install the Python 3. Okay, it is installed. So once the shortboard is installed, we can generate a certificate. Sudo shortboard -nginx sd time.com. Okay, this will generate the certificate for time.timeupdate.com. okay, so email address. So whenever the certificate is about to expire, you will get notified. agree, no. So this will verify if the domain is pointed to your server or not first. Then once it can verify the challenge, the certificate generation process begin. So we can choose two options, whether to redirect the non-HTTPS version to HTTP or let the configuration be as it is. So we will redirect. So any request to HTTP will also be redirected to HTTPS. Okay. Now if we check this application, it should be served with SSL. Okay, now we got the SSL certificate from Let's Encrypt. Now let's run the, so let's set the certificate to be auto renew. Sudo certbot renew -- try -run. Okay, so this will just attempt to verify that we can renew the certificate. All the renew success, the pooling certificate has been renewed. Okay, now whenever the certificate are about to expire, the script will run automatically and just renew the certificate. Here is the application, our Node.js application in our Ubuntu server, and SSL certificate from Let's Encrypt. Let's verify if the time is okay. It is. I'm in this time zone. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a good day.